Hey, I got a new riddle.
Okay, a new riddle? Give me your riddle.
What did one candle say to the other candle?
What did one candle say to the other candle? I don't know. Oh, I give up.
Are you going out tonight?
Oh, that's a good one. Are you going out tonight? Hey, I've got one for you. Which animal should you never trust your money to?
Wow, that's a hard one.
Yeah. Which animal should you never trust your money to?
I give up. I got it. It's a cheetah.
That's right. It's a cheetah. You should never trust your money to a cheetah.
Yeah.
Okay. Say,
my dad got me a new flashlight.
He did? Oh, is this it over here?
Yeah, that's it over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a nice flashlight, isn't it? Yeah, and oh, it's got the light on the front. And then if you...
Yeah, it's got that. And then press it again.
Oh, it's got red too.
Yeah, it's got red.
Oh. Hey, that's a nice flashlight. You know, that reminds me that Jesus said, I am the light of the world.
He did.
That's right. He said, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.
Well, what did he mean by that?
Well, he meant that just the way a flashlight or any light can reveal the way to find things, so it is he shows us how to find our way to God and also how to live our life.
Wow, he does that?
That's right. What do you use your flashlight for?
Well, I use it for all kinds of things, like for going out in the garage and outside in the dark, and then down the basement, and then going under the bed.
Well, going under the bed. How come you're going under the bed?
Well, sometimes I have to hide.
Oh, okay, all right. You know, Jesus also said, you are the light of the world.
Really? How can I be the light of the world?
Well, you can be the light of the world because when you're trusting in Jesus and he lives inside of you, his light shines through you and me to all the world around us.
Wow, I want to be a light for Jesus.
That's right, I do too. We want to be lights for Jesus. The Bible says, you are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bushel. Instead, they put it on a stand and it gives light to everyone.
Wow, I'm light for Jesus.
Yes, you're the light for Jesus too. Say, I've got a song that tells about that, and then I've got some illustrations. Would you like to see those?
Yeah, I want to see them.
Okay, all right. Well, you sit down over here and we'll watch the song and then we'll see the illustrations.
Yeah, I want to see them. I want to see them.
Okay.
This the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Well, Sonny, here's some of the illustrations I wanted to show you. This is an old-time ship's lantern. And when sailing ships were on the water and they were anchored, they had to have a light on them so other ships didn't hit them. So this was an old lantern, and it used to be a kerosene lantern. Now it's a different type of lantern. And they would take this lantern and they would tie it up like this with a rope, and they would hoist it all the way up to the top of the mast, to the very, very top, so that other ships, when they were coming by, could see this lantern and know that there was a ship there, and then they wouldn't run into it. So this light was very, very important. Then there's other types of lights. Like this is a railroad conductor's light. And when the conductor was checking the train and making sure everything was set, he would have this lantern and he would swing it back and forth, and then the engineer, he would look back and see the light and see where the conductor was and see where the other people were, and then they would flash to him that yes, the train was ready to go. And so this light was a very important light. But then I have some other lights too. So here is a light that is a pen light. It's a pen, but it's also got a light on it too. See, so you just turn that light on and you can see with your pen and see where you're going if you lose something. It's called a pen light. There. Then there's a more modern kind of light. This is called a laser light. And laser lights are very powerful. And this one puts a beam out there like that. And it goes a long, long distance. It can go miles and miles and miles. It's a laser light. Maybe you've seen one of these before, but they're very useful and very helpful. Then there's some other types of lights that, well, they're a little bit mysterious. Here's one that I've got over here. I'm going to put it in my hand. Let's see. I'm going to take it out of my hand. Oh, there is a light. How'd that get there? I'm going to put it back in my hand and see if we can find it again. There. Oh, now it disappeared. Well, that's a kind of a mysterious light. Now, here's a kind of light that you're very familiar with. It's a candle. And I'm going to light this candle because candles were lights for many years for most people. They would have candles in their house. And you probably have some candles at your house. Now, of course, never play with matches. Never play. There we go. Now, Jesus said, "You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden, neither do people light a lamp or a candle and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house." What if I took this bowl and I put it over the candle? Oh, that wouldn't do any good, would it? No one would get to see anything. That wouldn't be good. We're to let our light shine for Jesus. Jesus said, "You are the light of the world." And it's kind of like this. Here's a little mirror. And this mirror will reflect the light. It reflects the light. Whatever light comes into it will be reflected in the mirror. You can see that, can't you? That's the way we are. We reflect the light of Jesus in the world. He's living in us, and we reflect His light all over the world. And this is my illustration then for today about lights.
Hey, I really liked that song.
Yes, it was a nice song, wasn't it?
And I like those illustrations too.
Yeah, they were really nice, aren't they? Say, remember, the Bible says, Jesus said, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness.
Yeah, that's for everybody.
That's right, everybody. I am the light of the whole world. Wow. And then he also said, you are the light of the world. A city on a hill can't be hidden. Neither do people light a candle and put it under a bushel.
No, they let their light shine. I want to shine for Jesus.
Well, I do too. We're glad you're here today, kids. And remember, if you'd like to send us a letter, you can send it to us at 619 School Drive, Wadsworth, Ohio. Tell us what you think about the show and whether you'd like to have us talk about a certain subject.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart about everything.
Okay. And then, or you can send us an email at the email that's listed at the bottom of the screen. And we'd love to hear from you. We'll see you all again next time.
Yeah, remember, Jesus is the light of the world.
That's right. He's the light of the world. Bye-bye.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.